Hey, everybody, it's Tanya Smith here with Stream Like a Boss TV and Get Noticed with Video. I am, wow, I'm doing something different and stepping outside of my comfort zone. I don't usually do a Black Friday sale, but I wanted to pop on here tonight for a couple of reasons. One, because I wanted to share a little bit of information about the direction and vision for us moving. And by us, I mean my Stream Like a Boss network of people, right, who follow and who learn with, right, learn with me. I am wanting to kind of put the vision out there and to share what I anticipate things will be in 2023. The other thing I wanted to do for you and with you tonight is really to spend a little bit of time to connect because on Thursday and Friday of this week, I'll be attending and be a panelist for the Content Creators University Creators Unleashed Act 2 event. So if you haven't already got your tickets, I'll make sure I pop up that link here shortly. It is so good to see you. Look, Yvette C. Lee Music on YouTube, and then my friend Scott Benedict, my friend and my twin, who is an OG. Look, you know what to do. And even if this is not like our normal regular show that we do, because we usually go on live on Thursdays, I definitely want to just give you all that. Yes, give you all that acknowledgement and let you know that I'm here live with you. I want to acknowledge you and appreciate you for being here with me. So if you are someone who has been on our show before, then type in hashtag OG. And if you're brand new and this is your first time watching, type in hashtag new before me so we can acknowledge you and say hello. I see my girl, India Delgado, in the house. Now, look, India and I had a really brilliant conversation last night. Holy moly. India had this thing called Poddex, which trust you will be seeing me use in the future. Poddex is really interesting. Here, I'm just going to pop up chat overlay so I can respond in real time because it asks you these random questions. It was fun. It asks you these random questions. You can show them on screen. And she had some questions for me that were kind of out of the scope of my normal. So if you haven't watched it, India, you got to tell me the name of your channel so I can make sure to direct people. I need to go out there myself because I wanted to go and do a replay. But pop that in there if you can in the chat so people can go and check that out and check out your show. India is absolutely the best, and she does a lot when it comes to the digital space and the video space. Okay, good. I'll just pull it up and make sure I have it up. Miss Shaya Shasinga, she is in the house too. Wonderful. Hey, girl. Let me go back a little bit and say congratulations. And I'm going to pop up your comment because this is awesome news, Yvette. You just got your first live yesterday. Let me see. Let me pop it up so everyone can congratulate you. I am not using my typical, thank you, John. I'm not using my typical eCam, so I don't have all my sound effects and stuff going. Dang. But you did your first live yesterday. I'm so thrilled and excited for you. Congratulations. Just know I'm over here clapping for you and just wishing you all the best for future lives. It's going to be awesome. This is just the beginning. So, congratulations. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Hey, Marcia. And John, let me pop up that link for India's show, too. That is a huge win. Here's my boy Dan Roth in the house with prayer hands and a beer at the same time. Love it. A man after my own heart. You know, I got to mess with you. So this is India's channel, and we were on last night just having a blast for about an hour. And yes, Dan, she is truly remarkable, and she's a wealth of knowledge. So I do want to put that out there. Wonderful. Okay. And I'm glad I inspired you in some way, Yvette. I know prayer hands and wine for me too. Me too, Yvette. I cannot do beer. I don't like the taste of beer, and trust me, people have tried to give me different flavors of beer. I am not in love with beer, so I'm definitely a wine girl. I like kind of like a little honey apple taste. When we used to live in Bloomington, Indiana, we would go to this winery up there and just do taste testers. Um, Probably once a month or so, we go and just sit and hang out. But I don't do that. I haven't done that here in Dallas. Yeah, I'm a sweet wine girl myself. Okay, y'all. I know we're not here for this, but I did want to acknowledge and just tell everybody hello and to put you on screen. Too lazy to find. Dan is a wine guy too. Okay, so we're in the club. We're in the wine club. I promise I'm going to get to some content. I promise I'm going to do that right now. Okay. Look, thank you so much for participating, everybody, and for hanging out with me tonight. I really am chill. I'm not even like made up with. I'm just not, because I literally wanted to come on just and be real and talk a little bit about why I even put this Black Friday thing together. Two reasons. One, because I always try to lead by example. So I know there are people in my community who have struggled with the idea of putting together a Black Friday program. Um, and I also know that it was a first for me, because usually I just opt out of the whole thing. I'm like, no, I don't want it. It's too much work. I made a decision, and this is a decision that's leading me into a whole lot of decisions in 2023 about really truly just owning my own space. Like, this is my business, and I get to create it and design it the way I want to. And I hope that you really recognize that about your own business and being an entrepreneur, because that's the reason why we decided to be in business in the first place, is because we wanted a space of our own. We wanted to create something that really embodies the vision that we all have for our own lives, right? And the people that we get to influence. So for me, it was about just kind of owning, like, I'm fully moving into that mindset right now, and that zone of, if it's mine, then I get to make the decisions about it, and I get to decide if it's going to be hard or easy. And if other people want to come and play along, then yay. And if they don't, that's okay too. Because you need to create a space that is going to feel right for you, and a space that yes, girl, I'm all about it right now. Let's own it. Whether it's live stream or something else, whatever your space is going to be, it's yours. So you get to make decisions. So while I was sitting over here, really just kind of lamenting that, oh, it's going to be too much work, because I was challenged in my cohort, in my incubator. I was challenged to put on some type of Black Friday sale. And I accepted the challenge. And I decided, okay, I'm going to put together some packages that feel right for me, and that are going to also help position me for the things that I would like to, the way in which I want to serve in the next year, in 2023. Absolutely, JP. JP, I just love you. You are my brother. Yes, your company's success is a reflection of the owner. It's a reflection of you. So you get to create that space. And y'all, I really didn't know what I was going to say about all of that, but somebody must have needed to hear that. So it just came out. So there you go. I know I needed to remind myself of that too. So I put together this 3 packages for the Black Friday, Cyber Monday period. And really, it's even longer than that, because through November 30th, I'm going to allow these deals, these packages, to really kind of, we're going to put them out there and see what happens. That's what we're going to do. And I'll walk you through a couple of things that I've found, because one of the options is based on a tool that I didn't discover it, but I'll say I didn't know anything about it until Bradley Vinson put it out on his Facebook page. Maybe it was his group, but he talked about something called the Volley app, Volley. So I'm going to do a walkthrough with you in just a second of a couple of different things so that you'll know how I built these. So I made a decision. Here's how I started it. If you're thinking about doing your own, I made a decision to come up with an offer that felt aligned with what I would like to do moving forward. And I've clearly stated in a lot of different spaces that I play about who I want to be, who I am, and how I want that to show up. And one of those things is that I truly want to be seen as a premier video marketing coach, someone who is helping others. And specifically, I enjoy working with women. There are a few lucky men in my space too. But I enjoy working with women coaches and course creators who are trying to really leverage video marketing to be seen, but not only to be seen, because you are trying to get a message out to the people who need to hear and experience the message and be transformed in some way. That's why I love service businesses and why I enjoy working with that group of people. And particularly, my calling is in the space of really working with women of color, women who are of a certain age. So many of the women in my space tend to be over 45 and over 50. And many of the women in my space tend to have dealt with challenges that surround or are related to their appearance in some way, whether it be size or something else. So my calling is in that space. That's why you'll see in the landing pages, the language that I'm using is very clear about who I want to attract. Now, it doesn't mean it's to the exclusion of others, but it does mean that I want to be crystal clear about how I'm positioning and how I'm wording what I do. I'm clear on that. Like, there's no question. So let's talk about the sales. So I'm going to put up a link for you, and I promise I won't keep you too long. And really, I know you'll leave if you need to anyway, but I'll stay here if you have questions for me, because I'm not going to be on live Thursday since I will be at JP's event for Creators Unleashed Part 2. Well, since I'll be at that event, I want to spend some time answering questions. If you've got video questions, I want you to pop those into the chat. If there's anything around content marketing and strategy, put that into the chat and we'll work it out, cuz I can be on. I have some time. Okay, but I'll get through this part first and I won't spend too much time on it. Let's go through. I'm going to pop up a link for you so that you have this. So this is where I'm going. TanyaSmith.link/Black Friday 22. The reason why I made it a short link is because I'm going to actually share a Google Doc with you. I thought about creating this big old, really fancy sales page, and then I was like, why? This is too much work. It's taking way too much time. Instead, I can still be professional. I can still make sure I get the point across. I can still share what I need to share with you and give it to you in a way that is easy for you to follow. So that's my intention. So this is a Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. And what I will tell you that I'm doing is anyone who is investing in one of the 3 coaching packages that you're going to find will be entered to win in a giveaway. And in this giveaway, and let me just make sure, I'm going to add this link at the bottom to scroll. It's taking up way too much space right here. So we'll switch it up a bit. Let's see. We'll do it like that. Okay. Anyone who gets entered to win or who purchases one of these coaching packages, and this includes existing members. If you're already in Stream Bosses Academy membership, you automatically are eligible to be entered. So you're going to be entered automatically to win a lifetime subscription to an app called Content Fries. So Content Fries is a pretty cool app. It's a platform where you can actually take your long live videos, not even live, your videos on demand, right? Whatever your videos are, take your video content and you can actually recreate it and format it in different sizes. So vertical sizes, which are perfect for stories and perfect for reels and TikToks. You can also use it for branding. So you can use all your colors. You can create your own templates. You can have captions flying across. It's wonderful and very simple to learn. And I find that they continue to expand with the different features. Just, I mean, probably every other month, there's something new that they've done in that space. So, Content Fries, I'll be raffling off one free lifetime membership. Thank you. John is awesome. He's just so friendly. I love you, John, for doing that for me. Thank you. But what I will do with this is choose one name, and I'm not choosing it. I'm actually using some software to pull randomly, so it'll be fair. And someone will win that lifetime subscription. Like, you're not paying for it. And it has transcription abilities amongst all kinds of other things. I can show it if anybody needs to see what it looks like. I can show that off too towards the end. So that is what you'll see when you first go to this page. Is you'll see that Content Fries is on the menu if you do make a purchase. So you'll automatically be entered on that page to win the one option. Now, here's the other thing I want to share with you real quick. And this is the breakdown. I have group coaching available. I will offer private coaching, and this is a brand new program, but it is definitely based off of principles that I've taught and coached around for the past several years. I've had a program called Stream to Sell. I have a program called Level Up with Video. And now this program is your signature stream, that it will be option number 2. So you'll see this all on the page. I've clearly laid it out and linked you to the landing pages for each of these programs so that you can really dive in and see if it's right for you. So the group coaching is Stream Bosses Academy, and it will have on here the dates of the sale, what the deal is. So we're giving 15% off of monthly. And we've added a brand new feature, which is a 6-month membership option. And that brings the cost down even lower so that you have, if you're somebody who definitely knows you want to be there, doing a 6-month option might be the right idea for you. So check that out. There's also information about what the program is all about. And here's what I will tell you. Stream Bosses Academy is designed specifically to help the members to learn how to streamline and successfully simplify content marketing strategies with video. So it's about content creation. Our focus is on that. Now, we do have a subset that we're starting to build out. It's a mastermind that is only intended for people who are at an advanced level, that have an engaged audience, that want to be able to really monetize how they're using their video, especially when it comes to live streaming. So there are other things that we're going to definitely be growing into. I'm really excited about this. I see your note, John. I'm really excited about it, but I encourage you to go and check that out. Stream Bosses Academy is my flagship program. I'm going to pop up the page and see how much will actually show up on there. Let's do it this way. It is our flagship program. It is right now open. That's why the countdown timer is at 0, because it is open. I will go and fix that timer in a minute because we just opened today. It will close on the 30th. So I'll make sure that the timer shows and reflects the date that we close. But you will find all the information you need about what we're about, what we're trying to do, how we can help you, the solutions we provide. I have some testimonials in here about women that are actually in the academy, as well as testimonials from others that have worked with me. I am someone who is very direct and transparent. If I don't think I can get you results, or I don't think I'm the right person for you in terms of being a mentor, I will tell you that. I have no issue, no problem saying that, because all money is not good money. And again, this goes back to my first thing about making sure that you're creating a space that is what you've envisioned. So you'll find under the here's what you get access to, we'll go through a breakdown of the various features and benefits of those features that are available to you inside of our community. I'm not going to sit here and read it, but I just wanted you to know that it's there so that when you make a choice and a decision about being a part of the academy, you can decide with full information, be fully informed. There we go. I don't know why some of my stuff, I need to purge the cache on my website so all of these can come through. But you'll find all that information there. Feel free to go and check it out. And if you've got questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Let me pull up the second one. So that's number one. The second package and offer that we'll be extending to you will be private coaching, and this is with your signature stream. So that's our new program, and it is private. It's a one-on-one coaching opportunity. Let me pop up the link again. It's a one-on-one coaching program that is designed to be completed over 12 weeks or 90 days. It is there's definitely structure there because that's who I am, but I will adapt certain components and modules of this program to make sure that it's meeting the needs that you have for your business. This is why one of the reasons that I don't have the exact sales page on here, but I do have pricing. You won't link directly to, you will link to a landing page that will have more specific information about it. And again, we'll have testimonials and other details, but it will not allow you to make a purchase without you and I meeting for a discovery call. Because I want to make sure that I'm the right fit for you and for what it is you're trying to accomplish with your business. So if you're going to invest, like people invest with coaching, especially private coaching, you want to make sure you have the right coach. And just like you want that, I want to make sure I am the right coach for you. So check it out at the bottom. It will tell you it requires a personal interview, but you can access all the details there. And as long as you invest and we both decide that it's a good fit by November 30th at midnight, then you get access to the deal. It is a package deal that will include the coaching as well as the 6-month option for the Stream Bosses Academy at no extra charge. So you get to be a part of the membership for extra support. And you also will have access to the final thing I'm going to share with you, which is Hip Pocket video coaching. This is kind of cool. So I want to show you the Volley app. I'm going to show you that because I think that you'll be really kind of interested in seeing what I think I'm going to do with this. So let me pull up. I think that the link, yes, is here. So Volley, what is it exactly? The Volley app is an app that allows you to, it's sort of like a video version of Voxer. If for those of you who know about Voxer coaching, if you know about Voxer coaching, pop in the chat and just tell me, yeah, I know Voxer, or put a yes or a number 1. How about that? If you don't know, put a number 2. I'm just curious. Voxer coaching allows you to kind of have like a little walkie-talkie type of coaching back and forth. And what Volley app does is it allows you to be able to engage in quick video conversations. Yeah, so Scott, you know, and Michelle knows too. Okay, awesome. And for those of you, by the way, I forgot to do this. If you're inside of the Facebook group and I can't see your face or name, just go to this link that you see scrolling across the bottom and I can personally acknowledge you. But back to Volley. So it's Volley. And I'm going to pop my, I'll just put my link in here so you can actually see the link. Let me add that real quick here. Tanya on Volley app. It's actually pretty cool so far. So I'm checking it out. And the reason why I think this could be a great option for us is because it allows you to call in, share a quick video or an audio or text message if you choose to do that. And then I can respond when it's convenient for me, and you can respond when it's convenient for you. And neither of us have to be tied to another doggone Zoom meeting. Did I say that with a little Yes, because I think we are all a little Zoom exhausted. So I kind of like that this allows you to share your messages back and forth. So if you have questions, you ask your questions, and within 24 hours, that's my goal. I'll be responding to you, and then you can respond back. And so it's a really cool and interesting creative way for us to stay in touch. So I'm going to call the package that I'm offering your Hip Pocket Video Coach, because I foresee that there will be times when you're in the middle of your live stream or at the end of your live stream and you're in tears because things didn't go right and you just need a little encouragement. Or maybe it's a couple of hours before you're live and you're kind of freaking out and you need help. And so you're sending me a volley to say, hey, I got this question about this tech. It's not working. What do you think? And I usually am really, really, really good about solutions. So if you need solutions and you need this kind of coaching, I think this will be a great option. So this is part of the bundle, the option number 2 that I shared. It's part of the bundle and you get access to me through Volley app, or package number 3, which I think I had that up for you. Yep, this monthly Hip Pocket Video Coach support. This is a whole option by itself. It can be a standalone if you choose to use this. So when you go here, you'll see that there's a link at the bottom that will give you direct access to my Volley app so that you can connect. You will need to create your own account on Volley. You can have the app on your phone or on your laptop or desktop device, like wherever you choose to have it. But I think that it is so neat. Let me see if I could actually get in and show you. I don't think I'm logged in right now. I'm going to see if I can get in and show you the back end of this thing, because it's really kind of neat. And what I like about it, I have to give it access. Hold on. What I like about it is that I'm also thinking about creating our Let's Go Live challenge, the next one we do in here. Why? Because think about doing a challenge that relates to video. What better way to get you comfortable with video than to have you use video? It's sort of like, let me put it this way. It's like if you had a Spanish teacher, which many of us had in high school, right? Or middle school. We were taking the Spanish language as our second language for our credits or whatever. And they tell you when you walk in the room, you speak Spanish, because the more immersed you are, the more you're going to be able to speak it fluently. Well, that's how I feel about video. And so in the past, I've kind of given everybody a pass. Like, you don't have to be on video. You could just do it on day 4. But I think that it would be so much more effective and you would really feel accomplished by the end of our challenge week if you start out and continue in the video space. How cool is that? I just think it's so neat. So I have created a Let's Go Live challenge space. Oh, this is it. You can barely see it. So let me pull it up this way. And it has different rooms. So it has an accountability room where I'll create a volley video. So say, hey, here's what you're going to do to be accountable for this week or for each day. And then I'll record lessons for the daily challenge. And then you get to respond and introduce yourself and hear announcements, and everything is video centered. You don't see anything in here now because I haven't created it yet. It's all still in my head, but it's coming. So just watch for that, because that's going to be a lot of fun. And I am working on doing more in that space. I've had some really good interactions with the folks that are there, that are the staff for Volley. Shout out to Mitch. And there are also some other really big ticket people who are there that are in the video marketing arena. Some names I can't think of right now, but some names, if you saw the names, you'd recognize them. So I really love this as an option. And that's option 3. So what I will do is pop this link up one more time. And then I'm going to go and check and see if you all have questions. I also need to pop up the Content Creators University link one more good time. I'm going to do that right now before I forget, because this is such an important conference. It's going to be free access, y'all. It's free. It's the 17th and the 18th from 6 to 8:30 p.m., I believe, Eastern time. I could be wrong. I think it's 6:30 to 8. But check it out. It's on the conference page. Go to contentcreatorsuniversity.com/conference. So the 17th and the 18th, it's in the evening. You'll want to check the times. And I'm not sure if replays will be available. If JP is still here, he can share that and let me know. But definitely, yes, yes, yes. And okay, so let me pop this up because it's a reminder from India. You know, you can customize your Stream Deck with all of your links, and at the press of a button, it will be posted in the chat with ease. She is so right. And I have been so back and forth typing in these links when I could simplify. And if that's the goal for 2023, then I need to get on my game. So thank you for the reminder, India. I love it. Yes, John, I'm really excited about the immersion. If you're going to be doing video, why the heck not just get in there and start doing it? But here's the challenge for a lot of people. It is that it can still be scary. So I love that this Volley app creates potentially a safe space for people to feel like, hey, I'm in this space, this room, if you will, with other people who are also exploring and learning how to do video. So I love that. And thank you, JP reminded me. So it is 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and the replay will be available for gold members of the Content Creators University. So just know you'll have the ability to upgrade if you would like to get access to the replay. John, you are correct. She will never let me forget because she has spent the time coaching me and sharing with me strategies and even technical setup, which this is something she can do with the Stream Deck so that it is automatically set to just be your dashboard. Like everything you're doing in your video, you can do using Stream Deck, not just your video, but turning on your lights. She got me connected with that. Like you could do everything with the Stream Deck. So thank you for that reminder. Yvette has her ticket. Yes, yes, yes. The ticket to Content Creators University. I love it, love it, love it. Awesome. Okay. I'm looking to see if I have any other questions. And let me see. Was there something else I was supposed to do for everybody? I'm trying to remember. Let me pop up my Black Friday deals real quick just to make sure that that's there still. What else was I going to do? If you're wanting to connect with me on Volley, just go to my Volley link that I popped up a little bit earlier. And that will be on the page that you see right now, too. It'll be package number 3. It will take you directly to my Volley app so that you'll have access to that. One other last thing that I will say to all of you, and that is, let's see if we have a question in there. It does sound cool, doesn't it? I know. Yeah, Valerie, the Content Creators University is going to be awesome. Look, just don't miss it. I'm trying to give y'all a heads up to go ahead and get it while it's free. Get access, and then you might decide you want to stay inside of the Content Creators University. You never know. You've got options about learning how to actually create your content. You've got options. So take advantage of that. All right, y'all. If you're hearing of any deals, I'm putting a deals alert thread together inside of the Stream Like a Boss network. If you are not a member of our free community over on the group app platform, there's that link, streamlikeaboss.net. So I'm putting together a deals alert thread. So anybody who wants to share a deal, definitely, if you're part of that space, go ahead and pop them in there. I know there's some flying around. I just haven't seen a lot of them yet. And maybe that's because most of them will start being shown at the end of this week, early next week. So definitely make sure that you're staying on top of that. Now, specifically what I'll be looking for, and I'll try to share in all of my community spaces, so the Facebook group, my personal profile on Facebook, Instagram, etc. What you want to be watching for if you're in the video space and you're trying to do more video for 2023 is you want to be looking for gear deals. I'm talking like microphones, I'm talking cameras, I'm talking lighting. You want to be looking for those type of deals, and I'll be hunting for them too. You also want to look for software that is going to help you to really be more efficient in your business. So I look to a couple of different spots for that. One of the big spots for me is AppSumo. There are also a ton of different lifetime groups. There's one on Facebook called Lifetime Tech Deals. They're an amazing group and very organized and structured. So just really kind of, I don't want to tell you to be a penny pincher, but I do want to tell you to be a penny pincher. We all need to manage our money effectively so that as we're bringing in more revenue, we're not like spending it all, because we need to make sure that we're really creating a sustainable business. This is something I've really been working on in my own business, and I hope that that will inspire you too to think about that. It's not about us making money just to spend it all, right? We do have to reinvest into our businesses so we continue to expand, but at the same time, we need to make smart decisions. So there you go. All right. I was kind of stalling a little bit to see if I had any questions, but I don't think I see any. I just see some excitement. I love it. Oh, yeah, I know. So, this one last comment, trialing so much in anticipation and everything almost does what I want it to do. That is one thing. Yeah. That's a little bit of a pain, is that you get these things, and this is one thing I actually did a video, a training a couple of months ago about how to make the best decisions when you are making your purchases. I talked about budgeting and creating a plan. So, one of the things, and John, I think you might have been here for that one too. One of the things that I honestly I encourage you to do, and if you need the link to that video, just put it in the chat and I'll make sure to respond to you. But one of the things that you can do is to make sure that you are paying attention to a list of things you absolutely want to have. Like, these are no negotiating. I have to have these things, these features in this app. If it's going to manage my bookkeeping, if it's going to be the platform I use for live streaming, then I need to have these features. Know those things so that you don't have the shiny object syndrome and get distracted and buy something that really wasn't meant for you and is not going to do what you want to do. The other thing that John put in that note that I think is really important is most of these apps have trials. Not only the apps, but also your gear, your video gear. Pay attention to the refund policies, the warranties that are available, because trust, and I've been through enough gear to tell you, something could go wrong. And when it does, after you only having the thing for 2 weeks and you just paid 700, 800, whatever many dollars for it, you want to be able to return that thing and get your full refund or exchange it. So know the policies, read everything. And Scott, look, let me put this up here. This is my last thing and then I'm going to disconnect. So Scott said, I've been waiting to join the academy. I'm so excited. I almost need to like have a boys club portion of the academy. Men's club, my bad. Men's club, because it's so funny. Like, all of my branding and language speaks to women, but I'm finding that there is definitely a diverse set of people who are interested in what we share and teach. So I'm really processing through that. Y'all just know I'm processing through how to best serve in a way that feels consistent with the vision and also is going to give you what you need and want in the space. Yes, I get it. I get it. So, John, I've been playing with Descript too lately. Actually, I've been doing a lot more with Descript than I thought. So, one thing I've been doing with Descript here lately, Scott, is I have been using it to go and pull testimonials from different clients that I've built up over time. And I'm taking little snippets and turning those into 30-second and 60-second reels and TikToks. Why? Because short form video content is where it's at right now. It's getting attention and it's drawing people to your longer form content. Thus, the Content Fries giveaway. But also Descript has been really, it's made it super simple for me to just kind of highlight the words that I want, and to quickly and easily clip things into vertical and even add captions. I'm At first I was gonna give it back. I was canceling my subscription, but just within the last week or so, I've used it almost every day. So just kind of play around with it and see if it might have some possibilities for you. Another thing you can do if you're creating captions for your short form videos is use the Captions app. I don't know if it's available on Android. I do know for a fact it's available on iPhone, but I am using it. I think it's called Captions. Let me find it real fast on my phone. But I am loving it because it doesn't just give you the same boring captions. It actually gives you the kind of captions that like they add a little pizzazz to your reel or your TikTok or whatever you're doing. Yeah, grumpy. Slowly dipping your toe into vertical. Me too. Look, the community, they will tell you, the folks that are in here that have been around me for a while will tell you I have kicked and screamed and fought doing vertical video here in the last year. But I found it to actually be much easier if I do my live streams or do my long form content, which I'm still going to continue to do because I think that being able to give people some content of value is more important to me than simply giving them a 30-second clip of nothing, like where I'm giving them a real partial seed of something. So I think that having a diversity or a variety of types of video is going to be really important moving forward into 2023. Yes, thank you. Captions.ai. Thank you, John. See, John, you were on the spot, man. Wait, I was trying to show this other comment. It seems to be Apple iOS only, but it might be good. Okay, and there are other CapCut, I think, is something that might be available on both. Look around and see if you can find a caption creator or just use the built-in native captions creator inside of TikTok or Instagram because both of those still work well. They don't take away from anything. I just like the options that I was seeing in the Captions app. The other thing is if you win the Content Prize app, if you get that platform, it also can create captions for you. Wave Video, if you have that, can create captions for you that are showing up on the screen. Um, what else? Wave, Repurpose IO will do that. And there's one more I was trying to think of. I said Descript, didn't I? Content Prize, Descript, Wave, Repurpose IO. I don't know that InVideo does that. I don't think that it does. But the purpose of having the captions on the screen is you got to think about with vertical video in particular, sometimes people are at work or wherever they are and they're just scanning through, watching the videos. They're not listening. But if they can read what you're saying, so that's one reason why you want to do it. They can read what you're saying, they're still getting the gist of the video and they're still, consuming the content even if they don't turn the sound on. The other reason is, and this is something that I'm really, really trying to be more conscientious about, is it is an inclusion factor. There are people who cannot hear. There are people who have challenges and they need to see the subtitles so that they know and can participate and again consume your content. So why not embrace as many people as you can if your message is meant and intended for more people? Just a thought, something to think about. Yeah, the diversity of content is huge. I probably should talk about that more. Yeah, I'll put that together into a topic. Yeah, there's so much. And the thing is, I used to do snack size marketing. Like that was one of my businesses was snack size marketing. I was interviewed on Entrepreneur on Fire's podcast for snack size marketing. That was my gig. Like everything I did was short form content. So it's funny now that I push back and rebel, but I only rebel because anytime I see everybody doing something, I have to step back and look at, okay, why is that a good thing? Is that a good thing? And then why? What's it going to do for me? How is it going to take up my time? How does it align with my marketing and business strategy? And then how is it going to impact the people who are consuming the information? Are they going to get something that they can use and need? So, yes, Mr. Gabe in the house, the tornado, the stream tornado. What's up, friend? It's good to see you as always. I'm up here just blabbing now. I'm like not even talking about anything. I just kind of love doing this. And I know I couldn't do it on Thursday because I have to be more polished and structured. I'm going to have on, my nice clothes and actually some makeup. And I'm going to deliver a keynote on Thursday. No, I'm on Friday, but I'm also participating and being a part of the community on Thursday for the Content Creators University. So I felt like I could just let my hair down, what little hair I have, and come in and chill with y'all tonight and talk a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it could be fun, right? Look, that's what we did on your show. We just had some banter. We had some back and forth. Look, I need to put together links of all the different partner shows that I've done this year because there've been a lot and they are all so much fun. There is nothing like meeting people that you've never met before that you can just like chill with. It's like creating this neighborhood of people who are real and authentic and cool and learners. I just love that I found my tribe. This is my circle, my space, my community of people. And so, Gabe and India, JP, all of you, look, and everybody in my community too. Look, John, Scott, Michelle, Marcia, Yvette, even if you're not Valerie, if you're not in a paid program, or if you are in a paid program with me, I love that we get to connect in this way. This is to me part of the beauty and the amazing thing that you can get, the amazing experience you can create with live streaming. This is why I do what I do and why I talk about live, because it truly does. It's like creating a whole neighborhood. And I feel like you all are part of my neighborhood. Yeah, live music content is so different. It's hard to know what people want, but I just stay in my space of music. Yvette, if anybody has advice, if you have a music channel or you know of people that are successfully running a live music channel, can you please share a resource for her in the space, in the chat? Because I would love for Yvette to really blossom and find her way in the YouTube space, which I know is where you play, when it comes to live streaming with music. So please share some content or resources with her if you know of any. I'm not that person. I don't know of people who do live music, but I've seen some folks. So I'll be looking around and keeping my eyes peeled for you. Yes, 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 yes. Gabe, you know I'm coming back. So bring me back. Is it going to be on a storm day again? Me and Gabe were on a live. That thing, it dropped. I don't know how many minutes we were into the conversation. We were having a good old time, and then it just dropped. But the fun thing is, we both were professionals. We knew, hey, I'm going to chill. I'm not going to get upset or frustrated. Let me just shut down, restart, and see what happens. And we restarted, and I was there waiting for him when he restarted, and we just picked up where we left off, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I now, as a result of that, bought into my husband's idea of having a backup battery. Because at first I was kind of like, that's what you bought me for my birthday? Y'all remember, if you were here in September, I was kind of complaining and whining. Like, I got a battery for my birthday? But turns out that thing actually saved me recently a couple of times because we had some major storms here in Dallas and everything shut down except for the things that were connected to my backup battery. So our internet router was still connected, my computer, my Mac was still connected. So everything was easily turned off without like creating this whole explosion, right? And messing up stuff. because we literally, actually, we had probably 10 years ago in our house, the house I'm in now, we had, hey, good evening. We had a lightning strike on our house in the garage. It was crazy. And y'all, it took out 2 TVs. And it was because we weren't thinking. We didn't have things plugged into the right types of, we just didn't have things in place. That's why he was thinking of it. He's like, you need a backup battery. You're doing all these live streams. What if? So I'm going to get off of that, but I'll just say I think it was an excellent idea. And for you, if you're going to be doing lives regularly, or even if you're not, but you have a lot of electronics in your home, it's a good idea to have backup batteries, just like Yvette. Yeah, it's the storms, and then it's also the ice that we get in Dallas that can be a little weird and crazy. We've had ice last couple of years. We have like 3 days worth of ice and snow, and everything is out of commission. Like, you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything, and if your electricity goes out, Lord help you. So, yeah, having backup batteries is so key. And we are so far off any specific topic right now. So for anybody who's showing up and you're like, what's our show about? It's not about this. We're just literally hanging out at this point. Earlier in this video, I did share my Black Friday deals. So I'll go ahead and pop that link up real quick one more time. And then I'll get ready to close out because I need to go cook some dinner. I need to do that. I have been successfully losing my COVID weight. Have y'all been doing that? The pandemic time, we all were at home and just sitting on Zoom, and I gained a little around the waist, and I finally am at a point where I'm eating better and I'm doing the right things. And I'm finally starting to lose that middle. So that's a good thing. I don't even know why I said that. That had nothing to do with anything. But yeah. Okay, backup batteries. Got in trouble for sure. Yeah, Valerie, it was crazy. So I'm trying to eat better. Scott, yes, go enjoy. Do your weekly live show. Yay. Go do it. Do it. I know it's going to be awesome. Go rock that thing. Yes, you're getting awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I guess that is a signal for me to end and go cook so I don't go out and buy something to snack on. All right, y'all. I hope you have a wonderful evening. If you are interested in the Black Friday sale that we're putting on, last call, I'm going to put it up. It's through November 30th. You'll also see it on my website if you go to getwithvideo.com. And I need to add it to streamlikeaboss.tv as well, so you have access there. But check it out. And if any of those coaching programs are something that would be a match for you moving forward into 2023, then by all means, let's get connected. By all means, I would love to connect with you and see how we can support each other because, hey, my community, I'm not just doing for them and supporting for them. You all hold me up. Sometimes you don't even know you're keeping me going. So I love it. Supper. It is not supper. I call it dinner. I don't know who calls it supper, but that might be supper there might be certain states, but not here. Good one. You too. Have a good night, John. Have a good night, everybody. I hope you have an amazing rest of the week. And I hope to see you at the Content Creators University Conference. Y'all take care. Good night.